Okay, let's have a look at Nosecone and Drillhorn. So looking at Nosecone's stats now, so we have him at 70-11, so health is 50,000 health. Wow. And only 328 damage. So he's not there to do damage, guys. He's there to take the hits. Like the likes of pipes. I'm not saying he's like pipes, but like pipes, he's there to take the hits. 1.7 speed, which means he's okay, got a decent speed. But now he's been given that 80% max health shield that pipes does have. So his survivability has gone through the roof for 12 seconds. Then you slowly, keyword there is slowly, maneuver into combat, smashing walls, and he really does, and reflecting 40% of all incoming damage along the way. So you've got a bit of hotspot in there, you've got a bit of pipes in there, and you've got a bit of the old nose cone of killing walls, but now it's just a 3+2. So you've not noticed as well, I do not have a wall buster core on him. You don't need a wall buster core. So watching Nosecone. So here is his range. So you can see from the launch pad there, he's got very good range, and you can send him in and look, he does go very slow, killing all the walls along the way. Now there is a slight bug on the test server which is going to affect his survivability, that the shield is not lasting as long as it should. But me and Dale literally have been working all day on this to try and solve it, and we'll talk a bit about that later. So it's a bit hard to show survivability. I'll try and show them again, guys, and move these claws out of the way to show you. Andrew Stevenson, yes, I will show the 4-star as well. Like I said, it's not a perfect test because the shield's not lasting as long as it should. So in terms of survivability, he will last longer. So on purpose, I'm going to put him on this corner, just here. And you can see his sort of range, because the range between the 5-star and the 4-star is different. So we're going to send him in. And like I said, attracts defenses there, look. And you can see, look, his health is not going anywhere. But imagine this is lasting twice as long. And you see there, it's really opening these walls up. No wall buster core, so you can put Liege on him, you can put something else on him. I wouldn't advise put Megatronus because obviously it has really low DPS. There's no point real. But you can put some sort of core which benefits the rest of your squad in there. Really, really cool. So that's the 5-star. Let's take a look at the 4-star version. Because obviously the 5-star version at 70k is quite expensive. From what I've heard in the chat, some people sort of saying, yeah, but it's old content, and right in between, you know, the endurance and Black Friday and the time around Thanksgiving, a lot of people are saying that they're not going for this 5-star. I did say to Dale, can you try and push 50k? He did actually try and push it, but sadly, I think Hyro was having none of it, basically saying, no, we're not doing that for 50k, which is quite sad, really, because a lot of the feedback in my chat was as well. Everyone was saying, you know what, 50k, I'd have to go for Nosecone. But at 70k, everyone's like, I think 50k, you could smash it out in 2 days and still have a day off. 70k, it's going to take you most of the weekend, to be fair. So it is what it is. But let's have a look at the 4-star. So we've got the 4-star version. We've got no power core equipped. Anything else? Again, let's take him into battle. We're going to do the same positioning for Nosecone and check his range. So we'll put him there again. So you can see the 4-star range is not quite as far as the 5-star. The 5-star could reach right up to the Spider-Man. The 4-star's range is a bit shorter, but it still does the same job as the 5-star in terms of going through walls. Now, originally, we did try balancing this quite different. Big talking point in playtest, whether the 4-star should go through walls or not. And some people saying that the 4-star version should only go through HQ 17 walls. But in my view, again, I talk about primary jobs. Nosecone's primary job is to remove walls. So if Nosecone can't remove walls, he's pretty useless. That's his job. Secondary job is to distract defenses. Does that alright, but it's the primary use is to kill walls. So if you've got a 4-star version that can't kill max walls, then what's the point in leveling it? You might as well not bother. Is there a disparity between the 4-star and 5-star? Yes, because the shield for the 4-star is only at 60% rather than 80% for the 5-star. So survivability is down. The health of the 4-star is lower than the 5-star, so survivability is down. Less DPS, of course. So the big difference between the 4-star and the 5-star is survivability. How long he's going to last. So for me, the way I look at this is that the 5-star, great against walls, but it's going to survive a lot longer. The 4-star, still great against walls, he's still doing his job, not as effectively staying alive, and that's where the sort of the play comes in. You've also got that the 5-star reflects 40% of all damage, whereas the 4-star only reflects 15%. So there is some disparity between the 4-star and the 5-star. Do I think he's a war bot? I can see a lot of use for this bot in Prime League Wars. If you've seen my rush and smash video, a big part of that is when you rush with Prime, will the bots follow? And even in today's war, I was doing a war and I was like, I think I could rush this base, but I'm not going to chance it because if things go wrong and the bots run the wrong way, I'm done for. Whereas I actually said this when Nosecone came out, and I was kind of ridiculed a bit, and I said that in certain circumstances, Nosecone, even back when he was as he is, can be one of the most OP bots in the game. And people laughed at that and was like, oh, you're talking nonsense, Wozza. But it's because, at the minute, walls are mainly used for pathing purposes, to path your bots into kill boxes, into certain positions, to detach your tanks away from your gunners and healers, to make your healers run off, to get killed by other defenses. The walls are used for pathing. This bot eradicates that. If you struggle with pathing around these bases with walls, and you know the bases what I'm talking about, and I'll show you an example. So when you see bases with walls like this, where the nearest target is this cannon, and the bots walk all the way around to this cannon, and they're getting hit by mortars, MDSs, cannons, spider mines, outposts, you can simply just send Nosecone in through the wall, pathing issues, goodbye. None. No pathing issues. In terms of rush and smash, going through a wall for 3 ability points to then just rush up the side, unbelievably good. Unbelievably easy. So is this bot a war bot? Yes. Is it more survivability or better than pipes? No, I'm not too sure. You can get pipes into position faster. Is he better than Grimlock? He's cheaper than Grimlock slightly. Reflects more damage back, more survivability than Grimlock. Obviously doesn't have any kind of G1 core, which Grimlock does have. So probably on par with Grimlock for different reasons. Probably more damage from Grimlock, more survivability from Nosecone, cheaper. But there's still work to be done with Nosecone, whereas Grimlock is done. That is it now. He's no further from. He's got the G1. So yeah, I'm quite impressed with Nosecone. I think he's really good. I think the 4-star version is really good. I think the 5-star version is really good. Is the 5-star worth going for? And I've actually said this to everyone I spoke to about this. If this event was in the 4th week of the saga, I would be going for the 5-star. If this was in January, I'd be going for the 5-star. With it being so close to Black Friday, so close to Christmas, so close to being after an endurance, I'm not going to bother, sadly. And it's not because I don't want the bot. I actually like the bot, and I do want the bot. But 70k, so close to these events, sad as a no-go for me. And I think that's a lot of people's consensus. It's not about the bot. It could be one of the best bots in the game. But, you know, it's a bit close to everything else. But, you know, I'm still impressed with him. I still think he's really good. I'm glad what we've done with him. Let me know what you guys think. The 4-star is still viable if you're prepared to level it. Obviously, at lower levels, it will still be very good. I just like the fact that, we talk about Grimlock and comparing him, but don't forget Grimlock's got a G1 core. Nosecone has nothing there at all. You can put Liege on Nosecone and avoid the Liege core. You can put a healing core on him, whatever you want to. But with Grimlock, you have his G1 and that is that. So, decent, good bot, worth going for, just not